Hopefully you had a pleasant Sunday. More of those warm temperatures were out there as well. Highs close to 80 degrees in valley spots, and in the mountains, those highs were closer to the low to mid 70s. Overall, more of a mild day, and this is above average for the high temperatures that we typically see for this time of year. And we continue warming into Monday and Tuesday, which puts us close to records. And now when we wake up in the morning, areas like the West Central Mountains and the Central Mountains could see a little bit of a morning inversion, which means that wildfire smoke will be trapped closer to the surface. So it could start out a little bit more dense before those fires get a little bit more active in the afternoon hours with all the heat that we are expecting. We do have a pattern change on tap closer towards the end of the week, so we will see some cooler changes ahead, but we'll see how those shape up. I'll show you a little bit more about that in just a minute. We've seen a good improvement for air quality today. This dot right here shows Garden Valley. That was in the unhealthy category and very unhealthy throughout the day today. Other spots also looking very good. Everywhere else in the green, it's just Garden Valley still in the moderate this evening. And when I mentioned the smoke and how it's lingering with some of the inversions in the morning, this is what it looked like in the afternoon hours of McCall. You can see at times there's a little bit more smoke, but then in the afternoon hours and evening hours, it looks like it clears. So that's what we're expecting to repeat again in the overnight hours. And it's a similar view over towards Tamarack, where that smoke starts out trapped at the surface and then it's able to move up as we get a little bit more mixing in the atmosphere and to the afternoon hours. So when we take a look at the smoke and how that's expected to evolve in the afternoon, you can see getting a little bit of a break in the overnight hours, but then those temperatures get warmer. That allows for a little bit more fire activity, and then the fire activity dies back down in the evening hours when we see the cooler temperatures. So speaking of the cooler temperatures, it was a cold start this morning, pretty close to the frosty zone over in the valley spots, lows of 39 degrees. And typically we start seeing our lows of 32 within the next few days in Boise. But so far we're staying north of that mark because we've got such warm conditions that will be sticking around. So this big high pressure ridge will remain dominant over the region, again, leading to some of those near record high temperatures. And so that's what we have to look forward to until about Wednesday. It's really the Thursday time frame where we start to see things cool back down. But you can see, even though the temperatures in the morning are going to be on the chilly side, again, they're staying north of that frost or freezing mark. The low in Boise is expected to be 49 degrees, but you can see those temperatures, again, very much on the warm side and close to records Monday and Tuesday in Boise. But then Thursday is where we start to see the cooler conditions kick in, and you can see more of the 70s sticking around towards the end of your 7-day forecast. That time frame does look a little more on the dry side, but we'll be sure to keep an eye on it for you. We'll be right back with more of the news at 10 after this.